Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. And we are here with the Color Computer 3, Coco, as it's affectionately nicknamed. And the game is Thexder, made by Sierra Online. There we go. Get the game started. The game is on the Color Computer 3, which was the low-end cost computer made by Radio Shack in the 80s and into the early 90s. Woefully underloved in the world. Came out surprisingly with 128 kilobytes of RAM, especially when a lot of things like the Commodore 64 of course only had 64K. Like most of the good software titles for this particular system, of course, came on cartridge, but that was a way of a lot of early original systems, whether it be computer or console, just because of the way the computer architecture would be back then. Where, okay, you'd have 128K RAM, and that's all the game would have to fit in. But if I put a cartridge in, then it could attach the 128K RAM plus the extra space that the cartridge gave, because most of the processors could address more than the RAM that was pre-given to them on the system. This little jump trick. Almost. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to get stuck up there. There we go. Hop up. Damn it. Come on. One more hop. I'm gonna fall. Screw it, I'll just do what I know. Makes it weird and you can actually turn into a ship, and I should have done that the whole time. But we'll use that to blast these out. Okay. Now the max energy you can get is 500. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a little bit of damage just flying through there. Up, get the bonus for the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cover 1 energy there, and off to level 2. Get a 10% bonus for doing so. So max is now at 30% bonus, sorry, 170. And you see we get our first new enemy. The little red balls here. But you already also would notice different movement patterns, sorry. And that's what made this game so actually great. We weren't at a point where you could spend, you want to let me go? Thank you. Where you could spend hundreds of thousands of kilobytes and megabytes and terabytes of data space to make 15 different thousand levels or anything like that. But what you could do is take a good set of base levels and just have a way to modify them. And it does. Because while there's only 5 programmed actual levels in the game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it does have an ability because it can modify the flight paths, how strong any of the enemies are, whether the enemies are stationary movement or anything like that, at any time. So the easiest way is it'll just modify the enemies. And now I'm actually going backwards because I can pick up some energy. The game does become also a possibility of energy management. The white ones always give you energy of some form, and that's another thing they can actually modify is how much energy the ones that do give off energy actually give. To make a game easier or harder. What I'm hoping to do, and probably do it later this week, maybe even towards the weekend, is there is an Infamous game that was made out of the original, I consider golden age of video games, the Atari and television, ColecoVision era. Had some rather big mucky-muck internet reviewers have entirely and totally epically shit-trashed on. Sorry. And use it as a rallying cry to say why a lot of crap always sucks. Forgot I had this wave. So. Up. That's just a room of regular enemies, so we don't need to bother. Shield spawn. Shields. Okay. And now we should be fine for the rest of the level. Yep. 205 turns into a max of 215. Okay, level 3. This is mostly a hop from platform to platform. See, now these guys do the wide arc that the white ones did in the first level. The white ones now do a 45-degree angle attack. And these guys do a straight on, basically bounce charge. Get him. Stay under. Get up. Get up. Down. Down and then up. Shields. Cost you 10% anytime you engage the shield. Shield will gradually tick down even if you don't use them, but they are a lot cheaper than fucking using regular energy. Oh, stay. There we go. One more spot. There we go. Now I could just go and leave the level right here, but there we go. got the 3. Bring them over. Get the 3rd one. That gets a lot of the extra energy back. The other thing is you want to be able to go to the next levels each time, if at all possible, with as closest to whatever your guy's max can hold. So right now, since my max is 315, I'd love to get to the next level as close to 315 as I could. Thing is, if I kill those crawlers, my actual theoretical max will also go up too. One more. There we go. Got 238 out of 355. Up. So those are gone. I can now. There we go. That way when I come back, I can... Oh, actually, hold on. Go back down. Now that I got that open, I can actually kill these off this way. Oh, get off him. There we go. Thing is, if you get it like that, see, then you get stuck if they're half on. So get into the half on segment. There you go. Get past those guys, that way they won't be on the screen to adjust. Alright. Now 405 out of 435. The max is a lot higher, and we got a lot more energy. We'll just take the cleaned out bottom half to go to the end of the level. Alrighty, so 445. And now we get our next new enemy. He's going to bounce pattern. Oh, the little purple guys now. Oh, sorry about that. The white guy's now going a diagonal pattern. So there's that. Oh. Those two. I can't immediately go a whole 90-degree alternate. There we go. In this first level where it starts getting pissed off because it gives the blockers now movement power and takes a shit ton more power to actually take out. supposed to come. Please. Okay, so get somewhere from here. Yeah, so we do have to go up there. Is that hitting? Okay, that is hitting. Okay. 13%. It's a weird number to increase by. Yeah, but it is, that's what it's doing. It's increasing it by 13. Okay, so we'll let those walkers come. Move them out. Right. So if I remember right, I was going to say you get the whole shooting match of enemies over and over. It's groups of 5. At least the first one should be close enough. Takes energy to shoot a much, but it does take some. Okay, drift them over. Down for energy. Gotta get a couple of these bosses before we can get into it. There you go. So I was gonna say, as soon as you get that one, that's gonna make the walker move. First one goes, that's the one we'll use. See what we can do is just come over here, drag him over. Perfect, that's what I wanted. Oh no, I did not expect that. Leave me alone. You're gonna have to shoot all the way through an enemy. Yeah, I'm going to. Damn it. It's gonna take a lot of damage getting these guys out. Oh, there's the last batch. There's one. Where's the other? There's the other opening. Go. 377. Oh, got 100 energy. That's okay. Level 5. The last of the unique ones. Back in the day when I played this game religiously, it's one of the ones I liked. For the Coco. Coco is a computer I've actually bought for myself. Anything I got, like the disk drive or the modem, I had to save up different things around town myself, like helping neighbors and the like. There we go, let them drain. Did not expect to lose that many of those guys like that. Okay, go. Oh, shit. Shields. Keep running shields until I can get out. Spending the 10 for the shields each time would be a lot cheaper than losing the hundreds and hundreds of energy. Oh, shields. Okay, you have to go up just the energy boosters. Oh, they're only giving 5%? Couple sticks. I knew they were only going to give that little. I wouldn't have bothered with them. It's a lot cheaper just to leave the frickin' block stationary. Yeah, only another 5%. This is what you do. Go Go ahead and make sure you come into as many levels as possible, if it's close to your max as possible, because you never know when you're going to hit a section where you're going to be extremely limited as to where you're going to be able to find your next energy boost. Alright, now if I just flip that one line. There we go. Alright, let's see what's in this tunnel. Of course. Gotta walk it all the way back. It's gonna be way too expensive to try to blast it out. Thank God you don't spend any energy moving your mech Thexder. Only either getting hit or shielding or fire. Now please tell me there's not another one. Okay, there isn't. Alright, what do we get here now? It's been a while. I'm just playing them off memory. Another block of those. Oh, son of a bitch. Just fly by. Oh, there isn't anything though. Since those only give 5 points, I'm not bothering. I'm trying to liberate them. Then when they would release all of that pain. Shield. See if he's there. Fuck it, I'll take the 5 points there. I mean those. Now we're gonna work our way down. Can I freeze him? No, I can't. Damn it. Can I freeze that one? Okay, I can't. But yeah, he's not on the right. Now he is. Way too long. Okay, drop that low. That's actually going to be good because that'll take the fire out. Yes, those guys are only going to give 5%, but dude, at this point, 5% of anything is better than nothing. Especially when you're down to only having 38% life. Fly back, get the extra 5s. There you go. Alright, 50%. Oh, shit! Shit. I knew they were going to come regardless. Crap, 43% is all the energy I got left. Can I get up and out? Oh, I can. Okay. Say, how much of a hole has this already made? Shield. hate to waste 10%. Get up. No, shit. Out of energy. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Let's do one more game before we call it. See if we can get past there. And while we're doing that, we can actually talk about that other game. That other game was from the original one of the crowning achievements of a classic era game studio called Activision. Company that had great luminaries like Stephen Crane and the like, that had left Atari to create their own company. And the specific fitted game in question was Pitfall. Pitfall, a 20-minute treasure collecting-a-thon in a 256-room wraparound connected world. Was, of course, ported to almost anything that was able to, the Intellivision, the Atari 2600, and the like of that era. From there, of course, a sequel was, of course, going to be in the cards. And Pitfall 2, Lost Caverns, was formed. Released on the Atari 2600, 5200, the Atari Computer System, and a few others. Included the save point mechanic to the Pitfall franchise. And the collecting of treasure to go from one point to another to complete the game that was set for that adventure. And of course that got ported to a lot of consoles. However, Pitfall was a Western game made by Activision here in the US. Really did not have a life in Japan originally. Well, Sega was wanting to be able to pump out new content for their arcades. So in order to do so, scoured other developers for either console games, computer games, or the like, that they could take and make arcade titles out of. Activision's Pitfall, which of course Activision was, let's be honest, a way bit of a basically tatters at this point off of the video game crash in North America of the early mid 80s, like 83, 84. Was more than happy to get money for any of their content they could. So of course they gave Sega the license to Pitfall. Now, instead of just being a straight port of Pitfall 2, Sega, however, was smart enough to go ahead and make a game while inspired by, not fully the same as the console/computer versions of Lost Caverns. Now remember, most of Sega's games in the arcade at that point were being pumped to the arcade. So since they had not seen anything in Pitfall over there in Japan, Pitfall 2 Lost Caverns on the arcade actually started with a more traditional Pitfall 2-level split starting section that would be more reminiscent of the original Pitfall. After you grab a key at the end of the long section to do so, did you then start falling down and have more of the Lost Caverns-esque gameplay in 3 different sections of the next section only available once you completed the previous section. Okay. Good. The energy. Oh, don't get in the fire though. We're not as panicked for energy at this point, so I can fight a little better. There we go. Grab that last one. Yep. And off to level 3. So, it actually did quite well for Sega in the arcade. So much so that Sega wanted to make a home version of their arcade game. So on the Sega Mark 1000 SG-1000, which had the power equivalent of about a ColecoVision in Japan, a modified version of the Sega Arcade Lost Caverns was released. However, the first edition that got released looked to be a pretty bad rush job. Colors were all off and everything else. But in a rarity, seemed the game was popular enough, or at least popular enough on Sega's radar, to justify them doing a re-release in which they fixed it. Shields just gonna get stuck. Okay, I can get out. Yes. Shields are running out. Then say, don't shoot. I'm about ready to screw myself now. Best keepings.org. we go. Leave him down so I can pluck him. Then I'll leave that guy down so I can pluck him. Come on. There we go. So as you can see, well, some of these levels don't need it, but you do need it when you get to the later levels to have as much of your full tank as possible in the energy world. Okay, that'll be enough where I can at least get above. Want him on? Nope, he's not get auto with it. There we go, clearing up the openings. Here we go. One, two, three. There's 2 sets left, and that'll complete. 1, 2, 3. 1. 2, 3. Now wait a minute, that. Okay, there isn't anything over there, I don't think, is there? Okay, that'll. No. Okay. Alright, let's finish out the level. Keep her 449 of the 455. Oh, I didn't finish off those last two, so we'll go up here then. And off to level 4. Whoa, don't drain. That was too much order. So I said stop draining me. Okay, but for the sake of now getting the ability in getting actually the game over in the Japanese market, one other Japanese company saw the potential to be able to make something out of our little favorite pitfall herring. And here is where those particular, what some people could refer to as hatchet job of reviewers come into the world. A company called Pony Canyon to be precise, to give it the company its full name. Swept up the rights to make computer adaptations for the Japanese market. Of course, one computer of that era over in Japan was a little computer called the family computer, Famicom, which of course we would all in the West get to know all too well as the Nintendo. You want to let me move? I guess it doesn't. Okay. So can I get into the hole? Oh, I can't. Okay, good. And we'll just kill these guys here. Okay, now we can get up. Let that move on over. There we go. Alright, time for the block of enemies. Next set. Oh, I only need one set at a time. Nothing there, so stop shooting. Forgot how much the walkers are giving on this level, whether they're worth it, but we're going to go down hoping it is. There we go. It's like every other frame. And we'll see if any of these were worth it. I have a feeling the first 4 whites are probably not going to be because of the damage quotient you got to take to get into them. Alright, so we're at 241. You're getting about 15 per. You got about 15 per. For those guys, you're getting 20 per. Give it a few seconds, let them scroll over. I was going to say, and I'm going to get stuck again. I have a feeling. Yeah, as soon as something opens. Okay. Plug hole. Perfect. Down because that's what it was. Alright, so all we gotta do now is basically blast our way. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Shields. That sometimes is the harder situation to figure when it's worth continuing to fight versus when it's worth just to pay the 10 to put the shield up. Shield. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. So we'll go into the drastic 5 at... Oh, I didn't get the 100 bonus that time. That sucked. 282%. I wonder if there's any mathematical reason why I didn't get that bonus this time. I guess I'll have to take a look for a future. Now remember, it's only 5%. So no reason to waste all your energy. Here, trying to get those 5 or 6. Save that 285. Alright, we're trying to drag as many of the walkers over. Now the hope is I can just fly up out of this section. Okay, good, I can still get out. Okay, gotta remember the one guy who comes outside. There we go. We're going energy guys here. He gets 15. Okay. The 15 guys worth it though. Come on, almost got out. There we go. There's enough to get out. Still got 263. This might be possible to get through the 5th. So I'd really love to show you how the game modifies the regular level data in the super run. Okay. Now, the bad guy's going down anyway in this section. It may definitely be worth plucking a few of these 5s and releasing them up here. Can't believe any of those guys haven't died yet. Alrighty, and we made it. So here we go. 6 is the same as 1, but except the enemies will move a lot different. Let's take a look. Oh, just about dead, but thank God those things look like they give about 25 per. And if you remember, they were quite plentiful, especially in the front half of the level. Alright, while the walkers at least are movable, they do have the incredible energy, so we'll avoid those, but we'll go around to get the rest of the energy. And big surprise, the walkers aren't really giving great energy again. Alrighty, on to level 7, which is again using the level 2 map. Let's see the differences we have in place for us this time. Alrighty, at this point we're going to head on back to the beginning half of the level that we left the other bad guys in, just so we can go collect their energies. And that way we'll have enough energy to go into level 8. I'd want more than 292, but it's better than nothing. That was weird to go in like a little snake pattern. Alright, well, I'm not going to question it. There again is the 100% that I didn't get in the other level. Before I come back on to you guys next time, I'm going to have to research why some of them are giving me that. Alrighty, level 9, a repeat of level 4 now. And let's see how the enemies are different this time around. Give me just one... Oh, sorry. Ow. Very quick second. Got a dog barking, got to take care of. Be back real quick, and we'll tackle level 9. Yes, I'm coming. Alright. Level 9. The skull guys move differently this time around. Alright, let's see if we can get through. Nope, not yet. I've got to jump up a little higher, okay. It's not going to be enough of a... Huh? Strip, I'm dragging. Oh, I got the bottom one stuck now. This might be a possibility then. Shield. Less than 93. Let's get the guaranteed energy first. Alright, 130. And gives about 15. Not horrible. Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up. 130s. Come on, before he kills. Alright. There we go. Inside the one power bar. Let's cycle around. And so use the... There we go. So it's a knock. Get rid of that one. So I don't need to go back. Drag these guys out. They break apart way quicker this time. Come on. Let us through, let us through, let us through. Now I've got somebody doing a quick errand run who's messaging me on the phone. So we only get 80%. Let's stay alive. Something's got to make me think that there's something in the game's programming. Either if you like kill off most or all the enemies for a specific number, or if you make it through the level without having to engage shields, something as to determine what energy bonus you get crossing over the level. Because I've seen as little as 0, I've seen 10, I've seen 30, and I've seen 100. This time with their movement pattern, might not be quite as bad with the white ones at the bottom here. Yep. See, the white ones are actually even willing to come out themselves without having... Oh, pink ones are too. Okay. Keep moving and forcing these two to move. Yep. There's another white one. I thought that would have moved the pink in. Oh, the pink has a deal where if he's got an enemy next to him, he doesn't get to move back, but if he does, he can move back. Here we go. At least I'm up to 284 now. Get all the walkers out. Drain them as much as we can. Alright, back above 300. One more moment, let everybody walk over. And there we go. Oh, damn it. Okay. Alright, so this is the last batch for this world. By doing this, yeah, I can focus the firepower. Hopefully get the enemies. Until that happened. Since I killed off before they reached me. Hopefully that one block stays. One block would be a nice little place to move down to kill out the rest of the blocks of the level. Oh, burning way too much energy. Get me out of there, get me out of there, get me out of there. Oh. Okay, get me out of there. 201, let's see what kind of boost we get, if any. None. Fuck. We go into the hard level 10, which is the copy of 5. Get the new enemy movements with no energy boost. Now the question is, if the walkers or anything are going to be great powers or not this time. To shield one. Since we're going to tackle this way, we'll just stay here, kill them all, and go up. So we don't have to. Shield. I'm getting about 20% out of each of them. Alright, get the next batch done. Still got a little more. Bring them down. I think that's the last two. Yep, other than just a one free floater. Okay, skip that whole half over there. As a result, that energy. White ones are doing about 20, 25. And the red guys aren't even there. Should normally be how you get up. Oh, they're all the way up there. Fuck. Alright, fine. We got what we needed. Get out of here. Or if it'll let me get out of here. Alright, still got 150. Go back. Should be able to straight up. Yep. Good. Don't know how much these are actually going to take nowadays, so I'll use it as a test as I'm dragging it back. Oh, not much. We may make it to the third rotation. And since that one's going to force to go down, might as well. And it's giving out, those are giving out a lot more than 5. And we'll use that as the shortcut down. Here we go. Don't remember if there's any... Oh, there is energy, okay. There are energy enemies. Oh, shields. Okay, there's 6 walkers. Get the walkers down. So yeah, I'll take those guys. Alright, hopefully I can be about like 130, 140. I hope it is by the time we finish these 3 off. 148, okay. Just a second, let me see if my... Problem is, can I get those 2 blocks without killing myself? That's what you need to release the guy. Alright, can I get the guy out? Oh, I can. Hold on, he's moving. There we go, got the energy. I forget if there was anything at the end of the tunnel or not. Oh, those guys, who cares? Alright, we're going to make it to the 3rd rotation. But if I remember right, the 3rd rotation got really frigidly nasty. On the enemy layouts. On the enemy actions. Oh, I didn't know there was... Guess what? I don't even need to kill him. No energy bonus as well. Damn. Alrighty, 3rd trip around. Here we go. Whoa! And the speed's a lot faster too. Holy crap! Game goes into a fast mode. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't remember the bloody fast mode when I played the game originally. I wonder wonder if this is an emulation issue or copy the ROM, or I remember the damn enemy patterns being different, but I don't remember speed being so crazy. Okay, so there's the arrows also have a movement set. I can't jump. Oh no, that's still in way too fast. Okay, you would think. Alright, give me a few seconds, guys. I'm going to try to figure something out.
What is going on, everybody? It is me, it is your old pal, it's the original gamer, Stevie Stroh, and what game are we looking at here today, boys and girls? Well, we are looking at a potentially amazing game, but I somehow feel it's going to leave me slightly disappointed. But the game we're looking at here is Thexder, and let me tell you why I think it's going to be disappointing. This is the Color Computer 3 version. Right now on the surface, it looks pretty good. What is Thexder? Thexder is a 2D side-scrolling space shooter. Here's the interesting story about Thexder. Thexder is a Japanese game that was released on a computer system called the MSX. From what I know about the MSX system, which never made its way to the US, I believe Microsoft was somehow involved with it, which was kind of where the MS came from, but it never made its way to the US. It was an interesting system that had a handful of kind of really cool games that are somewhat legendary, again, because they were Japan-only type things. Now, a couple of those games made their way to the US by a series of ports and conversions, mostly by Sierra Online. The version of Thexder that I played was on the Tandy 1000, and one of the things that was so iconic about it was the three voice music in the background. Another iconic thing about Thexder is the ability to transform between the walking robot and the plane. Unfortunately, the Color Computer 3 version of this plane is god-awful. It's about half the width of what the plane used to look like. Another feature that's completely missing on the Color Computer 3 is the actual music. Again, I played the Tandy 1000 version that had really
Sorry about that, boys and girls. I swore I must have made a mistake. And, well, the answer was I did. Now, I just gotta figure which key. There we go. Let's say I'm on a Windows keyboard. Maps correctly. I accidentally hit Control F, which sped it up. Alrighty, guys. I actually just had a friend of mine message and say, no, that's actually way that Thexder is supposed to be. By going into the normal slow mode, that's why the enemies are back to normal, but I'm slower than molasses. It is actually a definition of the game. was supposed to go into that hyperspeed. It's just been that long since I played it. But I know there are some places where that hyperspeed is going to be deadly. Nasty little red buggers. Alrighty. that is the Thexder for the Color Computer 3. Until next time, gambling can't be telling you, may all your slot pools be winning and all your gameplay be awesome. Have a